Around 20 kilometers from Rantepao to the east, we will arrive at Palopo, Luwu Regency. Luwu is known as Bumi Sawari Gading, has old and unique masjid with a culture and history background. Nowadays, the old Jami Masjid, still in good condition, becomes the worship center from the Muslim people in Luwu Regency besides Palopo Great Masjid. Returning to the south, about 175 kilometers from Palopo or approximately 190 kilometers from Makassar, we will arrive in Sengkang, the capital of Wajo Regency, located around the lake and over its city and cultural uniqueness. Sengkang is well known with the natural silk weaving that woven in traditional way. In local workshop, we can see the silk sarong with varying typical feature of Wajo Regency. Soppeng is one of the most beautiful cities in South Sulawesi and was the king's town in the past. One of the extraordinary characteristics of this town is having many bats, hanging at the trees and produce a sound without disturbed with the then nearby traffic. Not far from Soppeng city in Ompo area, there's a cool and natural swimming pool originates from Ompo Spring. Besides there, a natural bath Leja representing reliable tourism object of Soppeng. Located 40 kilometers from capital of Soppeng Regency, this bath is very pleasant as its hot water has no sulfur aroma and the area is cool and surrounded by mountains and shady trees. Boni Regency was one of Bugis Kingdom's greatest and strongest area in its period, with its capital named Watampone. Remaining kingdom artifacts and the glory of Boni Kingdom we could see at Lapawawai Museum. In this museum, preserved and protected the kingdom items include warfare equipment used by Arung Palaka that was one of the heroes from the region. Park Batu Pakegojeng, located in the north of Sinjai city, exactly located on top of the hill with 85 meters above sea level. The uniqueness of Batu Pakegojeng is the artifacts from the Stone Age, which from 11 tombs and 90 carving stone hole on water for various purposes as the water container and rice storage. Around 67 kilometers from Sinjai Regency or 153 kilometers from Makassar to the south, with taking time about 3 hours, we will arrive in Bulukumba Regency, a region well known with the boat producing and its beautiful beach. Bira Beach, located about 41 kilometers to the eastern part of Bulukumba city. Its clear water is good to swim and sunbathing. One of the tourism objects combining cultural tourism and marine tourism is the traditional sailboat Finisi producing center at Tanah Beru. Located about 10 kilometers from Bulukumba city, at this dockyard many sailboats produced, with a big size or small one, including Finisi Nusantara that has traveled Pacific Ocean and Amman Nagapa that has traveled to Madagascar. At Tanah Beru, we can see the technological skill in sailboat producing, which for the Bulukumba people is not just for their income, but also as part of their culture. going to Gowa and Makassar, about 30 kilometers from Bulukumba or 120 kilometers from Makassar, we can stop by in Bantaeng Regency and enjoy the coolness of air merasa baths. The greenery environment and cool water are interesting to visit. Besides, at the area of Bantaeng Height, the nature tourism object of Loka becomes attractive choice for ones like the nature calmness. Arranged as agriculture tourism area, Loka presents the calmness and adventure atmosphere. Bordered with Makassar city in the south, we can enjoy typical atmosphere of Gowa Regency. This region has many historical and cultural artifacts that well maintained, and Malino tourism area has the cool air with beautiful panorama. About 4 kilometers in east part from Malino, there's Takapala waterfall lying among the rice field carpet. Located at 1,050 meters high above the sea level, very beautiful waterfall with the roar of its water could be reached by the vehicles about 10 minutes while enjoying the nature nearby panorama. Sumba Opo is a right place to be visited as a historical and cultural evidences of South Sulawesi. In the past, this fort was a Goa King's Palace in 17th century, was included in 5 greatest cities in Asia. Located in southeast of Makassar city in Sungguh Minasa, there is Sultan Hasanuddin Tom, King of Gowa, who dedicated all of his life to fight against the Dutch. This tomb lies in Tomb Complex of Kings of Gowa, made from big stone among the aroma of blood from the pani and blood red. Not far from Sultan Hasanuddin Tomb, we could visit Sheikh Yusuf Tomb, one of the well-known Muslim fighters. For the South Sulawesi community, he was known with the name Tuan Salamaka, was very active to introduce and spread Islam doctrines even to other countries. Still in the central town of Sungguh Minasa City Goa Regency, we could visit Bala Lompua Museum. This museum established in 1939 and represents a form of Goa Kingdom Old Palace. With its geographical, historical, and prehistorical background, South Sulawesi presents diversity of culture, art, colored by Bugis, Makassar, Mandar, and Toraja. Many tourism objects spreading over the South Sulawesi are well prepared to welcome tourist arrival. Let's explore South Sulawesi.